Harrison, North East Tonight, Trimden Station.
Friendship between two soldiers, which flourished before the Great War and ended shortly afterwards, has been struck up again by younger members of their families. After saving the life of his commanding officer, Private Devaney, and Captain Hare became friends, but soon lost touch. Today, though, both families were reunited by a chance request for Pat Devaney's medals to be displayed at the Green Howards Museum.
This is a tale of friendship, a tale of how one man, Private Pat Devaney, rescued and saved the life of his commanding officer, Captain Lancelot Geldart Hare, on the first day of the Battle of the Somme. The first day was the worst day of slaughter in the history of the British Army. 20,000 men died, and there were 60,000 casualties. Captain Hare was one of them. When he was wounded, Pat Devaney, who was his messenger, pulled him into a shell hole for safety and returned to Battalion HQ with news of the battle. He could have stayed, but he returned to the battlefield and carried Captain Hare back, saving his life. But their story was forgotten until now. Devaney's great-nephew, Bill Mulholland, wrote to the Green Howards offering his medals for display. A museum attendant who knew his story put the two parties in contact so both sets of medals could be presented on the same day, thus reigniting the friendship between the two families.
He wouldn't talk about his experiences, at least not to me, because as a youngster he probably thought I would be too affected by it. I'm elated, I'm thrilled to bits to meet John and Douglas, actually meet relatives of Captain Hare, who had such, shall we say, a relationship with my great uncle, Pat Devaney.
I think it's amazing that the two families have come together, something we didn't expect, and it was very much due to the research of Mr. Bill Mulholland into his great uncle.
There was even an acknowledgement that had Pat Devaney not rescued Captain Hare, neither of them would have made it into this world.
It's a very emotional moment because, as we've realised, we wouldn't exist if it hadn't been for his bravery, bringing my father in from the battlefield on the Somme.
From today onwards, the medals of both men will be on display with the rest of the World War I medals at the Green Howards Museum. Masuma Altaf, North East Tonight, Richmond.
A special day, and that's it from me for this week. Now it's time to go back to Mike.
We'll take a quick break now, but stay with us for all the weekend sport with Brian Swan.